welcome back to the shed. Now, I don't know about you, but I certainly don't drink enough water. The main things that stand in the way of that are that I don't like the taste of our tap water particularly. It's not terrible, but it's just not, it doesn't appeal to me. And B, I read and hear a lot of things that suggest that tap water has got a lot of stuff in it that you really don't want inside you. But I constantly think I should drink more water. So I'm going to do a little experiment. So cunningly disguised in these boxes behind me, no, it's not Coke, it's another Coke brand, it's Smart Water. So I've bought a month's worth, which is, I think, is 120 bottles of Smart Water. They're 600ml bottles. So working on the basis of drinking 4 a day, that'll give me 2.5 litres, 2.4 litres, and there's enough there for 30 days. So I picked Smart Water because it's an electrolyte water. So that's something that you need fundamentally. I don't know much about it, but I know that it's something that if you don't have, then it's not very good.
Electrolytes are substances that have a natural positive or negative electrical charge when dissolved in water. They help your body to regulate chemical reactions, maintain the balance between fluids inside and outside your cells, and more. They're also a key way to diagnose a wide range of medical conditions and diseases.
And it was quite a good deal online buying it in bulk. So I've got no idea what the effect of doing this is going to be, except for the fact that I'm going to be needing to go to the toilet a lot more often probably, but hey ho. I'm hoping for good things, because it's what people always say, is that you should drink more and you feel a lot better and whatnot. And I do get a fair few aches and pains and a bad back and things like that, and I'd just be interested to see how that affects things like that. But so first things first, get them out of the boxes and get them in the fridge, because I don't like warm water, so we'll do that first. Well, the first ones have been in long enough now to get nice and cool, so now's a good time to start. Here we go. That's good water. Well, it's been about a month and I have news to report. I've been pretty good at drinking the 2.5 litres every day. I've had the odd day here and there where I've missed out, but the difference that it's made to me, and specifically to my back and my joint pain, is massive. So I've just done another order to get another month's worth to carry on being able to have the water every day. To put you in the picture, I've had a bad back for about 3.5 years now. I put it out just in a silly way. It was nothing seemingly major at the time, but it's plagued me for like I say, 3.5 years since. I've seen osteopaths, chiropractors. I started going to the gym, which did make an improvement, but probably 30% reduction in the pain I was getting, something like that. But drinking this water has absolutely blown my mind. It's difficult to describe. Backache now, for me, is almost a signal of thirst. And when my back starts to ache, it's when I haven't been drinking enough, and I up the intake of water again then, and it subsides like within sometimes minutes. It's made such a massive difference to me. I've been in literally constant pain most days, or at least part of most days for the last, like I say, 3.5 years. And that's been, at times, has been absolute misery. So I'm so happy that I've finally found what appears to be a really good solution to it, as well as being good for me in many other ways. Not only has the normal back pain disappeared, that I would wake up in the morning already in pain, but it's enabled me to do things physically that I haven't been able to do without incurring extra back pain for a long time. I'd say it was in the high 90s% better. So I'm going to carry on as I am, and I'll update you in another month or so when I've got some more confidence, hopefully, in my findings, and I haven't reverted back to endless back pain. But I'm quietly confident that this could be the solution. I'm pleased to say that things haven't really changed and the water seems to be still having the same effect. If any of you were in doubt that I have actually done it, here's the evidence. That's roughly 240 bottles of Smart Water, or formerly bottles of Smart Water. They're the empties. I thought I'd keep them just to show that I had actually done it, and now I can throw them away. So I haven't bought any more Smart Water because it was quite a good deal for what it was, but I can get other mineral water significantly cheaper now, buying it in bigger bottles, in 1.5 litre bottles. So that's what I'm going to do to carry on. My long-term plan is to get an inline water filter that lives under the kitchen tap, that basically produces water as clean and chemical free, then, should we say, as what I think Smart Water is. But whilst I hunt for one of those, I'm going to carry on drinking bottled water in lieu of tap water. But in terms of its effect on a bad back, if any of you are suffering from a bad back or other joint pain or aches, I can highly recommend getting your hydration levels up, because for me certainly it's worked wonders. And not only is it nice to be pain-free, but the knock-on effect of that in my work and family life and things like that has been brilliant. I'm self-employed, so it's given me more confidence to take on a higher workload that I think I can cope with without suffering more. I can do more with my daughter. I can work more on my own projects at home, cars and things like that need doing, and crawling around on the floor underneath them. I can do all manner of extra things that I couldn't do 2 months ago without really worrying that I was going to saddle myself with days or weeks worth of extra back pain. So, thank you, Smart Water.